So today I'm gonna talk about the topic four, the technology. So coming to the first question, what kind of apps have you downloaded on your phone? Actually, most of apps on my phone are pretty functional. Actually, I have a few banking and work related apps, but the ones I use most are probably messaging apps and tools for learning English. I've been working on my speaking recently, so I'll often solve the new expression or listen to something in English on my commute. My phone is basically where I squeeze small bit of learning into otherwise busy day. So coming to the second, what technology do you often use? Computers or cell phone? Definitely my computer. I work in the data, so there are days when I'm in front of two screens for 8 or 9 hours, writing code, checking the data, or building some dashboard. My phone is mostly something I reach for in between the tasks, whereas my computer is where visually all of my serious work get done. By the end of the day, I've usually had more than enough screen time. So coming to the third questions about the electronic device have you bought lately? Well, actually nothing particularly exciting. I haven't bought a new device in a few months because my laptop, phone, and headphones are all still working perfectly fine. I'm quite reluctant to replace technology just for the shock of having the latest version, unless something starts uh, s- slowing slowing me down or generally affect my work. I'll normally keep using it until it's give me a real reason to upgrade. And coming to the next question, is there any technology do you want to buy? Not at the moment. Actually, I do look at a new laptop and gadgets from time to time, but usually that just are tech enthusiasts. In me getting curious rather than me genuinely needing an upgrade. My current setup handle my data work and personal project perfectly well. So spending a large amount of money just to get slightly better performance doesn't make much sense to me right now. So coming to the question number five, is the technology important to in your life? Massively, I mean my entire job exists because of the technology. I spend more of my working day moving data between the system, automating processes, and building things that people access through our screens. Even outside work, I'm using technology to practice English or work on personal projects. So it's not really something that I'm consciously think about the using anymore. It's almost the infrastructure my daily life run on. So is there any technology you don't like? I would say that I wouldn't say there is a particularly device I dislike, But I guess frustrated with the technology that support to make more easier and somehow create the free extra step instead. I have a new internal system and where our simultaneous mean opening several screens, entering the same information twice, and waiting for everything to sync. So the last question is that what do you think are the trends in technology today compared when you were young? So actually the biggest trends I've noted is that the technology has become much more proactive. When I was younger, you basically have to tell a computer exactly what you want it to do it. You search for something, click through the menu, and manually enter information. Now with AI software, can summarize a document, suggest what you might want to write, or even automate a part of workflow before you've worked through the every step yourself. To me, we are gradually moving from using technology as a tool to working alongside. It's almost like an assistant. Xe lăn trong tim con xa